Everything is ready, my lord. You can begin on your tour whenever you see fit. Thank you, Radic. My sons need to know, and it needs to be reinforced in their minds, that they are as responsible for funding and building the future kingdom of Bosnia as I am. Hello and welcome, connoisseurs of Crusader Kings 3, friends of the channel and newcomers alike. We are here once again with Nikola. We are in our 50s now. We're still feeling fine, so that's good. And we are going on a tour now that we have 3 whole vassals. That sort of validates this tour. 3 stops means 3 opportunities to get them to pay us a little bit. We're going to be collecting from the locals a little bit more taxes. More or less, this is an opportunity to solidify our legalistic control over the region, not just our control in spirit, and also to make sure that everybody is aware that the project of making the kingdom a kingdom for our people is something for everyone. We're all participants in it. I receive a welcome worthy of a ban at the gates of Count Milovan's castle in Ragusa, my coffer wagon and tax collectors making the goal of my visit clear. Let's begin. So this is our son that we're visiting, our younger son. It seems I'm not the only honored guest at Count Milovan of Ragusa's court this evening. I have been sat beside the fascinating Osher, and our conversation has left me feeling most elated. My skills in the matter of war are legend, Ban. If you have me, I'd gladly lend those skills to you. So he's a visitor. Taking him doesn't make anybody upset, and we can always use another knight. Yeah, you will probably have to convert though, which you seem to be fine with. I think you knew. I think you knew. He was like, I gotta ask this guy. He converts everybody, so he's gonna convert me too. Ooh, some language is spreading around. Interesting. It's interesting that they get an event that spreads languages around, but we don't. If I do this, I can go to war with him without removing him, and then I can keep him once I make the kingdom title. I think we do it. Do we do it? We do it. All right, so good old Prejda is not eating. We'll make excuses for him. It is time for tribute. And he gave in and gave us the tribute. Excellent. He's poor now. But that's how this works. This wealth transfer is absolutely necessary for the good of the kingdom. The future kingdom. The kingdom in potential. Let's have you grab what is the last required duchy, I think, because these are all 4, and we have the ability to gain them slightly easier, right? Oh no, if you're usurping it, you have to have the... that's interesting. Mind you, him having... Who holds this duchy title? Oh, it's this guy. That's going to be a problem. I'll have to war with him twice, that's all. Let's begin. This, of course, is Strakamir, our chancellor and longtime ally. Here is his son, and his son is married to... our daughter. Great. Let's begin. Okay, hopefully we can get some good events. Because there's not many places to check, we probably won't fill this all the way in, which is a little sad. Oh, 7 gold. All right, so we had some food we don't like. We can try to eat it and hope for a good result. It's 50-50. Let's do it. Food was disgusting. Ugh. Such a stressful thing to have the disgusting food fed to us. It's fine. They're doing their best, I guess. I guess they're doing their best, right? Yeah. Spouse investment inquiry with Ban Euphrasia's diligent administration, my household finances. There is more gold at the end of this season than expected. How should we put this to best use, husband? Hold a magnificent dinner. Invest the money in the local area. Let's save it for now. Yeah. Invested in the kingdom project. It's always going to be invested in the kingdom project. So this is maybe a drinking competition? You underestimate my prowess? I won the drinking contest. Nice. So another dinner has been prepared for me during my stay. It looks to be a real winner. I salivate just to look at the succulent, steamy dish. My nemesis is here.
Oh, look who it is. The robber lord, the would-be king of all Bosnians. What a disgrace.
Agafian, how could you say that? You're embarrassing me. Count Strakomir, I am appalled that you would invite this woman here to what is supposed to be a feast in my honor. I am going to return to my room and pretend that this woman has not insulted me, and that you had better judgment. Ugh, actually uncomfortable having to eat dinner with that woman whom I hate. Alright, so we are going to eat all the things at once. It is either a worthwhile experiment, which has a 50%, 25% chance of getting us sick. Let's see if we get it. Successful food, yes! Successful food experiment, a small boost for 5 years. It's time for tribute. He gave in, good. Behold, I am the mighty Duke Bran of... Okay, so this is about one of our old wars. The last one, in fact. How wonderful. Yes, definitely wonderful. And now off to our heir, our son and heir. Unlock a new martial lifestyle perk. That takes us to hard rule. Nice. Let's see how things are going. We have some money in the bank. And we paid for that duchy claim, which is a pretty good outcome, I would say. Coming out of this, it's not going to be a profit. Like, we're not going to have more than we went in, but we did spend a bunch. Oh, never mind. Never mind. We looked away from a bribe and just made a whole bunch of money. Yeah. What? The priestess lovers with the spy master? What? Ah, so it's the fake assassination, is it? Have at you, commoner. So, this is the window tax. I am not going to do it. I'm going to let him off for now. We may be arbitrary, but that doesn't matter. We're not that arbitrary. We've made plenty of money here. Lines about legacy. Okay, Emengard is Italy. We'll just accept her poem. It's fine. And we'll continue. So we're only probably going to get level 2, but that's okay. We don't have a lot of vassals. Usually these are much bigger. We were just happy to like break even and pay for our title. Ooh, we got another bribe looked away. That's a big chunk right there. Give me my blood money. How dare you? Lay your hands off of her. What are you gonna do about it, old man? I'm going to kill you, or I'm going to imprison you. It's your choice. Make it quickly. We're getting in there. We won the fight. Okay, it's time for tribute. Please don't be the one person to refuse my son. There we go. So we did hit 3. We got all our tributes, and now we're heading home. 400 gold. 400 gold. That's really good. We did great. So we get iterant liege for a while for some development bonus. Very nice. And we get to pick our first legacy. I think we're going to go with warfare. It's what our whole life has been focused on. Probably what our son's life will be focused on too. Let's just grab it. Yeah. So how long is it now before this is over? 2 more years. Rataboy comes of age. Nice. So we're working on this. Ooh, our wife gained the trait architect. That gives us a bit more stewardship from her, doesn't it? It looks like she actually lost some though, because at one point she was like, yeah, I don't know, maybe I imagined it being higher. The challenge. I am sparring with one of my soldiers, sweat beading on my forehead when I experience the uncanny sensation of being watched. I look over my shoulder, I spot my knight, Serapion, who waves at me. I walk over to greet him. He wants a challenge. Let's do it. The upper hand. All right, so we've won yet another challenge. You might think we're an old man, but we still got it. We still got 100% of it. We are working here right now. Once we're done here, the biggest problem is this guy exists. It's fine. Once we have a kingdom title, regardless of how sloppy it is, we'll start being able to work towards those claims and actually cleaning up the whole thing. The way things are right now will be fine. It's just so much Italy, though. So much Italy. Italy should mind its own damn business. Am I right? Yep, I am right. So, our son is now our ally, which is fine. He doesn't like us that much. Who are we going to put in as chancellor? I suppose since we had his father there, it can be him, even though he's not that good. I don't think it's that important a position right now. So we'll accept the weaker guy there. We will also begin to sway him. Good. We can negotiate 2 alliances, but... Oh, you'll... Oh, that's my son. And my other son. Alright. Hopefully we get this claim soon. We're gonna have to push this guy out 1 claim at a time. We're probably gonna have to live 10 more years to have any chance of this at all. Which I guess isn't a bad thing. I think once we get this one and this one, we will be able to buy a title. He'll lose the title when he loses the territory, right? We don't really want to fight for this right now, but we're going to have no choice because he holds it. We could, I suppose, usurp it, but I don't think you can usurp it while they hold any de jure territory, and this is de jure. Oh, our court physician has died. Old Prejda is gone, and now he is going to be replaced by a new guy. Petter. Well, Petter, you are at least as good as him. Let's see if we have a better physician. We do. Oh, my son. Here. He's average. If he gains the trait, then he'll probably be good, so we'll let our son do it. That'll keep Radovoy around, I think. I kind of like that. This war will be next. See it done. Now we're going to have to declare war on him. For our claim. Wow, he's actually... Let's see. Who are his allies? We're going to need to stop here and we're going to need to look at this because we only have 2 allies now, right? I don't really think there's much we can do to change the situation. I mean, we can increase this unit, but I don't think that will help that much. So we got 3 problems. We have this, and then we have someone who's relatively far away, right? This person. This person is the hard one for us to predict because he's down here and he's in another war. So if we can split them, we can win this. And we can't afford to wait. See what our situation is succession-wise. Yeah, they're still only giving him 1. It's because as things are right now, we can't hold more than that. I think we're gonna have to try to do this. So before we do anything else, let's call in both of our allies. And now we want to gather our troops. And we need to try... The problem is they're gonna join up, right? Excellent. If we can separate them, we can win. Because they met up immediately, this is probably not doable. So, because it's absolutely necessary for us to do this, we're gonna have to do something that absolutely bothers me a ton. And that is, we're going to have to see the most expensive mercenaries we can actually afford. This will put us slightly into debt. Let's do it. Let's merge. Let's go! This is not how we wanted this to go. No, we have no choice, but this is not how we wanted this to go. Expensive mercenaries to take a single county. Is that our future? Let's defeat the war target as quickly as we can. Let's not, because he's clearly going to try to attack my capital. So we're going to take advantage of our defensive bonuses. Let's hit him here. If we have to, we'll go into his territory more deeply. There he is at his capital. It's probably not the best place for you to go, bud. Are you committing? Then we'll catch you where you commit. You do think we'll win? Oh, one of our knights was strained. We will, of course, take both, because we always do on this. Living healthy, we got a nice bonus that should keep us alive a while longer. Nice, let's siege this. We are about to come out of debt. We're about to be joined by our ally. Oh, our marshal is gone now. Who do we have who's better? Our son and player heir can definitely do this job. So we'll get him. We'll get him in there. So this is now a real siege instead of what it was before, which was he's sieging down here. We're gonna finish this soon. Prisoner taken. He's meeting us to do the desieging, which I think is fine. We're very good when defending. Our knight named one of their mares. We've captured another enemy combatant. It sucks we had to use so much resource to do this. I don't think there's any reason... I wish I'd had that before. I don't think there's any reason for us to worry about this desieging, because this is the actual war target, right? His full allies are here, but we spent a lot of time, like, wrecking them. I think we win this first anyway. And if we don't, it shouldn't matter too much. Whoa, all of our counselors are dying all at once today. Steward, do we have a steward? We have no steward. We're gonna have to see if we have any women in the court who might be able to help with this. He's gonna desiege this, which I'm perfectly fine with. I actually literally don't care, because we're about to hold the war target. See it done. It's a little bit of debt, but it's more than worth it, I think. There we go, 90% because we're gallant. We'll enforce our demands. That gets us out of it. Another one of our counselors has died. Our spy master, like, everyone is dying today. I guess it's gotta be this court here, right? We're sort of getting to the point where this might be as well as we can do in this generation. We've done this. We need to disband this. Yeah, I'm starting to really think we might have done everything we can do in this generation. Soon we'll be going to war with him for his duchy title. I can't usurp this because usurp is not the same as create. Right? If we look at this, I guess we go to our son here, right? And we want to grant him... I mean, which... Do we have the Northern Duchy title? We do, it's here. So I guess we're going to grant him this, right? Yep. Then we're going to attack him for the Banite. We gain the contested title. He becomes our vassal. We have to do it this way. We really have no choice, because we need that title. You know what we do? We split this, and we go both directions at once. Let him decide which one he thinks is better. Our knight was wounded. We should have dealt with our prisoners. We didn't deal with our prisoners. Alright. You, are you worth anything? No. So it's all about who we keep and who we don't. You can go, but you need to convert. You, we'll keep you. And you, we will keep you. Good enough. No one else in the prison. Everybody's out of prison. Farewell. I mean, getting 2 wars out of those mercenaries does make this seem like it might have been a bit of a more worthwhile effort than it originally appeared, right? Misdeeds of the steward? Okay. In the evening, Steward Gruger sits in a dimly... His gaze and quill are focused upon inconspicuous expense reports, yet beside him lie clay molds with the royal stamp, which would only be needed if he intended to defraud the realm. To think that a man of his position would dare to act so disgracefully under the eyes of God, I've seen enough to the dungeons with you. He is our son, after all. I've seen enough to the dungeons with you. We will then I guess we're gonna have to assign our knight to this job. I think we're gonna have to manage this with none of our people in power. 2 of them are our literal children. The fact that we can't ransom him is annoying. Gone is the mercenary company. We're about to finish up. Let's do it. Enforce our demands. All right. Are you actually... Yeah, you're great. You're good at, like, everything. My man, you are good at, like, everything. Your spouse is an old woman, though. Your spouse is literally an old woman, man. That's kind of disappointing. I mean, I guess I'm the heir, so that'll do. Our problem remains one of confusing difficulty. We don't have the money we need. We need this duchy. Solves our problem if we kick him off here anyway, because kicking him off of here would get our, would mean he doesn't hold anything. We would have to be able to pay for it, though. We do hold 2 of the 3 duchies. Let's just look here. We're literally on the year, so we're as close to getting this as we possibly can. We should be ticking. 23 years, we will not make it. We will not be alive in 23 years, which means... if what I think is true, that succession is strong, I think we stop wars. Right? If we opportunistically can take this duchy here, we will. The problem we have right now is that if we take this duchy, we get another duchy title that will go to our son. So right now, we're in a pretty good equilibrium, to be fair. We're not going to live 23 years. Our son certainly will live 23 years. He'll only be 51 in 23 years. He can clean the rest up. We can't do anything else about it. I mean, I think you can make that faster if we increase our... Like, does anything determine this, or is it just, like, flat time? So it's development of Bosnian counties, eh? I guess getting hard on development, right? Getting hard on development might help, but I don't think there's much we can do to get tons of it. Our son holds this. It's a 5. These need to be converted. We don't really need to convert them right now. Converting them would actually probably just make things worse for us. This is our most developed county. We have another 7 here and a 6 here. Let's develop what is currently the capital instead of Rama. Just developing Rama gets a better spread to the lesser development places, right? They're all getting a little spread now. If we get this up higher, it could be better. I think so. All right, well, you know, we've done pretty well. We've done pretty well. We now hold both holy sites that are near us. There's a plague. It's close, but not in our borders yet. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. A faction was created against me. A mighty pen. So our son is becoming better at martial. All right. We need to look at our vassals. That's going to be a real problem. We have 3 powerful vassals, right? We have 3 powerful vassals. We also have him. He's losing his hair. The man is losing his hair. Let's, yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get for calling them handsome. They lose their hair. We're gonna work on swaying him. They lose their hair and they have no kids. So we're now in a development period. We stop spending money on claims. We start spending money on everything else. Ooh, Croatia has expanded. Croatia is strong. But it's the Duchy of Croatia because he bowed to the Queen of Italy. It's fine. It's a good idea for us to get a period of development before we turn into the next generation anyway. Aggressive attacker vassal. Will you teach me? Will you teach me? I don't think we need this. I don't think we're going to be warring much more. We will go on a hunt though, because no. Let's do a feast, because a feast is a really efficient way if we can afford one, like right in the capital. No. We need 81. Fine. We won't do a feast. We will... I think we're gonna wait. Martial lifestyle perk gives us absolute control. We're still doing fine, but we do have an extra bonus right now. Now that Rama is fully under control and we're developing it, maybe we should head up there and do a pilgrimage? But we need our money. The difficult thing is we need our money. We have this, and I believe this here we hold this we hold ourselves. It's all stuff that will be held by our son in the end anyway. Which is fine. Okay. We could probably do a hunt. We might make some profit off of it. Let's see how much we can make a hunt cost. If we don't go further than here. We don't have a caravan master. We have one excellent, he's 57, and we have this 45-year-old who's good. He's also our master of the hunt. We'll do him. And we will lower the costs of this to 47. We will slay the beast. Let's go. Hopefully we can make some money on this journey soon. Now, looking at ourself here, where are we on hunting right now? Almost maximized Venator. Let's get out there. So we are hunting for a stag again. Nice. Love to hunt stag. I'm sorry, my love, but we are here to hunt. We need the money. We need the money. Oh, I know. I know. You keep trying. Keep that. I thought it was a lucky rabbit's foot, but no, it's the hare foot. So that's fine. We'll keep it anyway for at least for now. We shall proceed with stealth if you think it's for the best. Radagast comes of age. Good job, boy. Ooh. These guys are bonding over hunting. With patience, this should be easy to solve. Pushed it to the 80. So we have a 61% chance to shoot it ourselves, but we don't like it. Let's loose everyone. Didn't stand a chance. I am okay with not getting my Slay the Beast if we get the item. It's another blue one. I'll keep the memento. I think what that means is we are going to sell the hare foot because it's not the lucky rabbit foot I thought it was. Just to pay for it, and then we'll keep the second stag antler so we can be dual stag antler, man. Dual stag antler. Prestige per night. Nice. That second stag antlers is actually pretty good. One of the things about these hunts is, although you don't always get to sell the stuff, you do usually come back with something worthwhile, which is nice. With that, I think we're going to bring this episode to an end. This is going to be our territory, I think, until our death. We're gonna work 100% on solidifying it, making everyone like us. We're gonna start actually building buildings and building up, because we're going to need to wait until the next generation. It's very, very unlikely that we will be able to live 23 more years in order to get this done. All right, with that, I think we're gonna bring this episode to an end, as I think I just said. Thank you for watching, and I hope you join me in the next one. Goodbye for now.